Hey guys, Danielle here. I've got Dice Kingdoms of Valeria here, and I will be playing this solo. So I do have the solo event deck here, ready to go. I'm all set up. I have the, what do they call those? The statue cards, the 6 statue cards up there. And then here I have my dice and my 2 sheets here. All right. So, this is not going to be a tutorial. This is going to be a playthrough. So hopefully you know something about this game, and if not, hopefully you can follow along and get a taste of what this game is about. Okay, so I think we're going to get started. I'm going to roll my dice. And we look at the black dice for the harvest phase. So I have a 1 and a 3. And unfortunately, I don't have anything marked on the 1 and 3. So now we get to add up the 1 and 3. Looking at the 4, nothing marked there. So since there's nothing marked right now, I can't do anything. And when that happens, I get to mark 1 on these tracks. So I get to just mark something. I'll mark this. And so I get something on the wall. So yeah, this is the first round. I'm going to track it with the 20 trees here. And then now we get into the action phase, and the action phase means I get to use the colored dice, either the green, red, or yellow, and the blue will be a modifier. I could add I could add this value to one of these values and use it just like that. I think in this case I'm going to try to get some of the citizens going. I'm going to use the yellow die, which is a 1, and then the blue die, which is a 3, and make that into a 4, and I'll mark this off. So we go into a second harvest phase, which is only for the solo mode. 4 and a 6. So luckily I did get the 4, so I'll use the 4 and mark this off. I'll use the 6 and mark this off as well, marking off another thing on the wall, and then I'll mark off this using the monster lair icon, and then this was actually a greenish square, so I can mark off this here. I'm gonna start with this one. Okay, and let me adjust this a little bit because I'm finding I'm putting my head lower just to look at what I'm doing. And then I think that's it for the round. We're on round 2, rolling all dice. Alright, harvest dice show 4 and a 6. So using the 4, mark that. Using the 6, I'll mark that as well. And then we could do a 10, which we don't have anything marked, so we can't do that right now. We move on to the actions. So we could use a 1, 6, or 1, and a 6 modifier. You know what? Might as well just take advantage of the 12 that I have with the blue and the yellow die, marking this off on the citizen track. So I'll gain 1 victory point at the end of the game. And then I'll do my second harvest phase. I have a 2 and a 4. So nothing on the 2, but I do have something on the 4. Marking the wall. And then for the 6, I get to mark this again. Okay. That's the end of the round. Roll that in. Ooh, doubles. So doubles on the first harvest is not good because now we have to flip over an event card. So this event card says plague. A dark illness has beset the castle, afflicting the most precious members of our citizenry. You can pause to read the rest, but basically I had to void 2 unmarked star pips in the citizen tableau. Alright, so 2 unmarked. Okay. So I think the tableau is here. I'll mark 1, 2. Alright, so actually that's not the citizen tableau, I don't think. This is. So I'll mark it this and this. Okay. There we go. Alright, so now I get to use these. So 5s, I use them twice. So 1, 2, and that is a green square. meaning I get to mark in the map here, the forest. I'll mark off and continue here so that I could gain this domain, which means I could do +1 or -1 on the blue die value anytime. And then I'll look at number 10, which I can't mark anything. So now we look at these dice. I could use the 1, 4, or 5, modifying with a 1. I'm going to keep going here with the 5. And I'm going to use my newly acquired domain here. That lets me increase this 1 blue to a 2. Now I have a 7 that I can mark. And this is a gold, so I gain 1 gold. And then I'll do the second harvest. It's a 3 and a 6, nothing in the 3, but I do have something for the 6. 6 plus 3 is 9, nothing there to mark. Alright, so that's the end of that round. 2, 5. So nothing for the 2, but I do have a 5. Go there, then I mark for the 7. Now I get to use the action. I think in this case I will use the green, mark 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have to stop when I reach a domain, and instantly I get to mark off the citizen track for that icon. So I'll mark it here, and then we'll do the second harvest. 3, 5. Mark that. We get a 4 sheet mark, and then 8. We have nothing marked, so we can't do anything there. And then it is the end of the round. Roll. Oh, 2 5s, so we have to use the event deck. Oh, and I should have marked one of these boats. No, a second one for the second event. This is fanaticism. Zealots and extremists are escalating tensions in advance of the Queen's visit. Void the next 4 unmarked pips in those 2 guild tracks. Okay. Next 4. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oh, I had to pause to wipe my nose. Anyway, now we get to use the 2 dice for harvest. We mark this twice because it's a 5, and then for 10 we don't mark anything. Then we get to do our action. A lot of low numbers here, unfortunately, but that could be useful. Maybe I will change this 3 to a 2 using this domain power. Then I can add it to the 1 and then make it into a 3, marking this off. Second harvest. 2 and a 4. So for the 4, I'll mark this. I get a wall. Now I get a sleigh. Do that. And then I get a forest mark. Then we look at 6 and mark that. Okay, so that was the second harvest. 6. Oh my gosh. Not having good luck with the doubles here. We have Majesty. And this one says void 1 unmarked tree on the castle boulevard. Okay. Oh, unmarked tree. So I lose. Oh my gosh, I lose a turn. Okay. That's not good. Alright, so 6. We get to mark that. And then I gain something on the wall. And another 6 here. And then for 12, we get to mark this one, which is a road. So let's mark this. And now we can manipulate the green die by +1 or -1. Action. Let's see, 6, 2, or 3. I'll use the 6 red die. Mark that off. I get to gain a gold whenever I use the slay action with the red die, which I just did. And I covered up an icon that lets me mark the leftmost pip on the citizens section of my choice, and I'll mark the 2. Okay. I'll roll for the harvest. Alright. And I got a 3, 5. 3, 5, and then 8. Nothing marked, so I can't do anything. And then that's it. Next round. 2 and a 5. So I have a 2. I have a 5. and I get to mark a road. Mark this one. And then I get to do a 7, just this, and I get to mark the left side of something here. The leftmost of the citizen here. Let's choose this, and I gain a gold. Now, as far as the action, let's see. I'll change this 2 to a 3. Then I'll use the slay action again, so that I can utilize the 8 die here. Mark off the wall. I use that slay here to gain a gold, and then for the original slay that I just did on this turn, I'm going to mark a gold as well. And I'll do the second harvest. Got a 4, and a 6. I gain a road. So I look at the 10. Do that. All right. Next round. Oh my god, doubles galore here. Alright, 5 5s. Alright, resurgence. Score only the lesser VP for each monster layer you complete. No. Okay, so I'll just mark off all the top ones. That's not good. At least I only have 2 more events I could actually do. So 5. Another 5. I gain 1 road. And then for 10, do that, gain another road. And for my action, I have a 4 5 3. You know what, I think I'll use the road. So I'll do the 5 and a 2, but I'll make the 2 into a 3 using this domain, and I have 8, and then I'll make this green into a 6 because I have the green domain, so it's a total of 9, which actually was overkill. I didn't need 9. Oh well. Okay, so 1 2 3, I can mark off one of these walls. 4 5 6, and now instantaneously I get to mark off this citizen track, and I gain a road just for doing that. All right, I'll use the second harvest. 1 2, and then I get to do 3, and then that's the end of the round. 2, gain a road. I'm gonna mark this so I could get the point, and then a 6, and then I get to mark an 8 if I had something. So I have a 1 3 1 and a 4 as a modifier. I think the most logical thing would be to continue doing some exploring here on the roads, and I will actually go from here to here. So I have enough. 3 plus 4 is 7. 1 2 3 4 5. Mark that. Okay, so now I could flip over a green die to the other side if the value is helpful to me. And then we'll do the second harvest. It's a 2 3. Gain a road. Mark this. Instantly gain that. I gain that. Okay. And then the 5 1, I gain a gold. 2. Now I finished this first section of the gold, so I get a statue card. And with that, I will take this statue, which will give me 1 point per circle domain at the end of the game. Okay. Alright, I think that's the end of the round. Right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, a 2. Gain a road. And a 5. I get to mark twice. 1 2, gain another road. And then 7, I get to mark 2 as well. 1 2, gaining a gold. And the action, 9. Let's see, maybe I could just do an attack here. I'll use Slay, marking this, gaining a road, and then gaining a gold for that. And that means I could mark the wall, and that means I could do another one of these. I gained that. Alright. And then we do a second harvest. 5 and a 4, so let's do the 4. Do the 5. Then we do the 9. Which I can mark any one of these now. Do the 6. Okay. Oh, doubles again. Alright, it says ambush, void the dice manipulation power of one domain you have marked. Oh no. Which one don't I want? It has to be a dice manipulation. Guess it'll be this one. So that's voided. Marking the 4. Gaining a road. Gaining a wall. Gaining one of these. Gaining another road. And then a 4. And then we've got an 8, which nothing. And then we have our action, which I think I will use. So this was a 1. I'm going to flip it over to make it a 6. And I'm going to mark. You know what? I'm not going to make it a 6. I'm going to keep it a 1. I'm actually going to use this red. Should I? Or maybe I should. I should just do the road. I'll do the road here. Mark that. Instantly gain that. Here. Gain a wall. Hopefully I did that right. And then I'll do the second harvest. Oh gosh. I need to re-roll that. I don't think it rolled at all. 4, 6. Okay. To mark something here. Do that one. And then 6. Mark it twice. 1, 2. Then we get a 10, which we can do twice. 1, 2. Oh, this should have one out to replace the one I took before. Okay. Alright. Next round. Level 1. Level 5. Gain a road. You know what? Not there. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna do this one. And then let's do 6. Mark twice. 1, 2. That gives us 1 gold. That gives us one of these. Mark this. Gain a road. And then action. Let's see. I think I'll make this 4 into a 3. And then use the 6 and the 3 for the 9. Mark the gold. Gain another gold because I actually used the slay action. Now I get to get one of these statues. I guess I'll take this one. It'll give me 3 gold plus 3 victory points. 1, 2, 3. Gain a wall defender thing. And then, yeah, that was my action. I'll roll for the second harvest. 1, 3. Gain a road. Gain a gold with that. And the 3. Mark this. And then we get to mark a 4. Just this. Mark that for a road. Now we got here. Alright. And I'm gonna. Was that my second harvest? I think so. Hopefully I'm not losing sight of the phases. That's my issue usually. My concentration's not very good. So I have the 4. Now I have the 6, which we can't mark anything anymore. We have a 10. We can mark that twice. Gold. Action phase. Ooh, okay, so 1. I'm gonna use, actually, I'm gonna use the blue to make it into a 2, and then it's gonna be 5. Gonna mark that. Gain a road, gain a gold. The road, I'll go here, and then I marked off that last gold, so I get another statue card. Let's see, there should be 6 out to choose from. I guess I'll do this one. I get 2 points for every marked citizen there. And second harvest is a 1, 5. Getting a road there. And for 6, I marked 2 of them, which I can't do anything there. Okay. All right. 1. Gain a gold. A 3. A wall. Mark that. Now I get that 5. And then 4. Can't do anything. All right, action. I'm gonna try to go all the way here, so I'm going to be using the green a lot, and this is going to be a 3 using the dice modifier, so 8. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. All right, now we get to roll for the second harvest. That was 6 and a 4, so 4, nothing, 6, nothing, and then 10. I'm going to mark this, gain a gold. This road and another one. Okay, so next round. So 1, get a road there, and a 2. Get to mark that, gain another road, and a 3. Then for the action, I'm gonna increase this to a 4, and then it'll be 8 for the green. So 1 2 3 4 5. Gain the road. 6 7 8. Got that. And then we roll for the second harvest. It's a 3 3, but doesn't trigger the event deck because it's the second harvest. So 1, gain a road. 2, and then for 6 we can't mark anything, so 3 more turns. We have a 1, get a gold. We have a 6, can't mark there, and then 7 we'll mark 2, another gold. And then for the action I have a 5, and then this blue I'll make into a 6, and then I'll use this to actually increase it by 1 more. I should have done that before, I forgot, because this could work on any die. So now I have 7. 1 2 3, gain a gold. 4 5 6 7, mark that, gain another road. All right, and then we'll do an action. Oh no, I'm sorry, we'll do another harvest. 1, gold. I get to gain 1 more of these. You know what, I'll do this one because I'm making good headway with the bridges. And then for the 2, marking nothing, and then the 3 marking this. I guess I'll mark that. And mark this. Alright, I think that's all I got for this turn. It's a 4. Can't do anything. 5. Can't do anything. 9. Can mark 2. 1, 2. I gain a gold out of that. Then action, I have a 3 and potentially a 5 for 8. I think that's fine. So actually I could just use it as, no, I do need 1 more. So I'll increase this 3 to a 4, and use the green die to mark 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have that victory point. And we'll roll the harvest. 5, 6, full. That's full. And then 11. That's full. So we can't mark anything. So we just get to mark one thing on the track, and I'll do that. Then we have a 6 and a 4. So 4 is all full, 6 full, 10 full. So we'll just mark this. All right, action. Let's see. We could kind of trail off here. So I will use the greens again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only needed 5, and I marked off one of those. So, all right. And then I'll roll for the second harvest. A 2 and a 3. 2, 3. Gain a road. And then 5 is full. Okay. All right, last round. And I have a 2. I have a 5. Then it's a 7. Which is good because we gained that. All right. Action. Potentially do 8. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just what can I do to maximize here? I'm gonna just do this to gain a point for the green. And then second harvest. The 3, 4. I'm not gonna be able to mark anything actually. These are all full, so that's fine. So that's it. That's the end of the game. So let's score here. Let's score for the statues. So I have 3 cards that score. Let's pull those up. So this scores 2 per marked citizen. So let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. We have 2 points for each bridge. So I did 1, 2, 3. So 6 points. And then 1 per circle domain. I think this is voided, so that doesn't count. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 points. And then this 4th card. How did I get 4? Oh yeah, no, because from 4 there. Okay, and I get 3 points extra from here. All right, so that added up is going to be 19 plus 8, 27. And then let's look at how many stars I have. Let's see. That doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 stars, and then number of domains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then monsters, I have 3 plus 5, which is 8. All right, so adding these up, I should probably use a calculator to make sure I don't mess up. 13 plus 8 plus 8 plus 27. 56 is my score. Let's see how that, shapes up against the ranges here. So 56. I still didn't reach 59. But, 59 or less says you have lost your title of Earl. The new Baroness seems nice until you're sent to the dungeon. I wish I was better at this game. There's definitely more strategy involved than my brain can do at this time. But yeah, that was my playthrough. I know I went pretty fast, but hopefully you're able to catch on. And if you have questions, let me know. Obviously, if there's mistakes, let me know. But yeah, that was my playthrough, and I'll see you guys around. Thanks.